Hello everybody, welcome to another edition of Star Shadow Plays. I'm Rob, aka Star Shadow, and we are here with some more Cyber Knights Flashpoint 1.7.7. Tracy Brothers have been hard at work, working on some milestone type updates. We talked about a couple in the last episode before we continued our heist, and they're continuing hard at work. They did some minor stuff here, adding some new enemy options for armor and such, and also have added a few other things as well, so you can be on the lookout for that, as did some prep work for some more of the stuff that they're going to be adding. So definitely good stuff coming, good stuff there, good stuff everywhere. Another one of the things that they did do is improve some of the bonuses from attributes. So as you can see here, now you get plus 1% dump shock res instead of every 2 points. It used to be every 1. You can see it on here still. It says for hackers plus 1 dump shock res per 2 will. That needs to be updated. It is now 1, as you can see, because we have 6 dump shock res. Same here with drones. It's now 1% damage per drone per 1 tech. Let's see if there's anything else here. Yeah, we're at -4 move speed now because we are at 6 reaction, which is awesome. So we got a nice button to send to distressor, but you don't have much stress right now, so it's fine. And I see we also have some good I was gonna say pop-up information boxes is I guess what I'm going for on our weapons and armor, which is good. I like this. I didn't really look at this yet, but this is good to give us all of the information we need here, and everything we need for everything. You got 2 sluggers, that's pretty interesting. You see the defensor here, noise 10 meters, but that's because we have a pistol silencer. But yeah, so we just finished the loophole heist in the last episode, which has led us to eliminating the $2 million debt to Octane that we had hanging over our heads, meaning that this money here, this 212,000, can now fully be put to our own uses and not anyone else's, because otherwise we would have had to make, like, is it monthly payments or quarterly payments or something? There were definitely regular payments we would have made of 250,000, and that would have sucked. So now we have money we can use for our own goods. As you can see, we've been working on the Safehouse, which is a good thing, and we're going to continue to do that as well. Oh, I forgot to do the training. I'll do this later. I thought I had done this, but I did not. But one thing I have been considering, though, is like I said, we were talking about this previously, is I'm kind of curious about maybe training her into an Ancient X instead of a Vanguard, like I was thinking. I wanted to see some stuff here before I really did this, but with this kind of thing here, the line crawler, which is disabling some security devices, that's helpful. And there's definitely some stuff here that is really nice for stealthy kind of things. So I am now thinking, you know, Vanguard, it was what I did last time. Maybe this might be an option instead. Of course, the thing is, for this we have to have a Nano Hive installed, which we do have. We do have a nano hive right here. It costs 114,000 though, which we're not going to do right now, but it is an option, so that is something we will think about. And now that I think about it, I had a little interlude about asking if she would be interested in doing this, but kind of too late for that now. But nonetheless, I've been trying to figure out what kind of accent is going to actually be her voice, and it's not going along very well anyway, so maybe it's a good thing we didn't do that. All right, so this should hopefully be a short one here. We have 3 missions available. This one we may not get a chance to do because it will all depend on this legwork here. If she's not done, we can't do this since it's hacking required. If she's done, then we can do it. So we'll see. But as you can see with Sync as well, she also needs some de-stressing. And you see there's no button because she's on legwork right now. But she's got a lot of the stress right now, 40%. It's not too bad yet, but we would want to get rid of that before too long. And we have just the ideal here, the sim stream detox, all ready to go. So we need to find out how that works. So well, hopefully she'll be good to go there. But we were talking, we looked at this before. We got a lot of people whose hypes are not bad, getting there, 50, but then we have Sin, our cyber sword, hype of 70. So close, so close. Oh, also some of the traits have been increased hit points as well, so that's also good. So much appreciated. So yes, so hype of 70, another hype of 70, so we're getting close. We could be seeing these going up pretty soon. Hype of 60, that's not bad, but awesome stuff there. All right, so our plan is to see these legworks, how these legworks work or go, and then we'll continue doing some slight work on our safe house until we can figure out what mission we're gonna do. So let's push forward here and see how this little legwork goes. Oops, actually, so with this done, our command HQ has been upgraded. No, it has not. It's going to be upgraded now to let's make sure there's up 3. Yep, we can upgrade this. This would get our maximum power utility up to 4. We're going to get 6 nano pollution, and we'll have an extra safe house task as well, so we do want this. This is going to cost 36. We have enough money. Let's do it. And then this is almost done too, so our legwork is done. All right, it seems to have not worked. So that's not good. So that means this one we can't do because we have no hacker. It would have been nice because that's a lot of money, but we don't have a hacker, so we can't do it. I mean, we have an option maybe. I mean, I'm just curious. Probably if I really wanted to go to a hacker, would need a matrix link though. Which we do not have, so we would not be able to do that anyway. So that mission unfortunately is going to go by the wayside. Stress up to 50. She's really going to need it now. Really going to need it. Alright, but the cold storage did move on up. Alright, so nano pollution, because of that, is at 4. So that between the two is going to get us up to our 10 here. Maximum cryo utility is now up to 3. Max of 3. Maximum number of blueprints integrated for a single craft is now 4. And set size did not change, so we can take a look and see if that means anything to us, because I'm not sure it does. File sets, Not seeing anything that makes a difference. Blueprints. Oh, it's because I know what this is about. We don't have blueprints yet, so we can't make anything yet. So this is for crafting. We can craft items and stuff, but we don't have any blueprints, so we can't use them. Therefore, there is not really anything we can do. But now we can integrate 2 at a time, 2 into them instead of, I guess, just 1. So that's good. Question mark. All right, so with that upgraded once, we're good. You don't need to really upgrade this again. We will probably want to upgrade this again. It is going to need a power wire up to move up to do that. This will be done, and then it's good to just have it done now while we're thinking about or we start working on here, so we can start working on our this is, we would need it for the counter intel pod, so we're gonna need it anyway. Aha. So power level it up, upgrade. So we got 2. Once this goes, we have a 3rd task we can do. Thumbs up for that. And here we go. Oh, influence limit break. Oh, her influence went up to 100, so we got our first limit break here. So when a contact's influence exceeds 80%, they may hit an influence limit break and gain an upgrade to a trait or service, or gain a temporary trait or service. So for Octane, she has a syndicate merch trait that's been upgraded. Her merch trait, the positive, has increased to level 2, going from +5% price when selling used goods to the contact, and +10 when selling contact accounts, to +7 when so only when we sell goods we get a little bit extra money from her, but not for selling contacts. That kind of sucks. Cool. So we would be able to see, do we find her Octane? Here she is. There it is. Syndicate merch. It's supposed to be a permanent one, I guess, since I didn't say anything about temporary. But at least, I mean, that's good at least. And something we could sell some stuff to her if we won't really want. Alright, let's see how Meska's doing. It took a while, but I think I found exactly who we need to talk to. Let me introduce Warner-Braun Corporate VP, Harry Martini. Your face did good work. She found me in a quiet moment. I imagine there are few quiet moments right now. On the transatlantic ship, it was quiet. None of us will find that again. Nor will we return to Berlin. Don't ask me what the accent is. No, it seems Warner-Braun Global has deemed this your new permanent home, so let me welcome you to New Boston. If you're going to be stuck here, you're going to need people like me on call. Cyber Knights. As impressive as I had imagined. You're a rarity, at least back across the ocean. I understand New Boston has quite a few of your type. I will, in fact, need you. But don't hold your breath, Star. This runs on your Hollywood principle. I call you. Pleasant enough. A new friend. Well done, Mask. The corporate VP is trying to play it cool, but the blood is in the water. The first waves of citizens and soldiers arriving are going to get chewed up and spit out by this city. To establish their beachhead in the zone, the megacorp will accept a few casualties, but Harry Martini doesn't want to be among them. Right, so our first contact in the new mega corporation is a foot in the door. So stories, missions, project gen missions, and introductions to others in Warner-Braun Global are coming soon for these kind of contacts. So we're getting a little taste here and not the whole thing. So awesome. So we have a new contact. We can take a looky at him. Where are you at, Mr. Martini? What a name. What a name. Mr. Martini. Where are you at? Mr. Harry Martini. He's got a very high power level. And he's influential. Okay. A little extra costs for his services, but extra chance to double influence gains. We get plus 15 when selling contact files to him, though. We'll take that. But he's vengeful, so if we're on his bad side, there's a higher chance he'll send headhunters after us. Faction Insider, Lawful Infection. And he's ambitious, wants more than given, and willing to demand that you get it. Interesting. Dreams of Gleam. Dreams of escaping Earth to a new life on a space station, Gleamer, or even to another planet. Interesting. I wonder how that will come into play, whether there's some storylines in mind. I was gonna say further storylines, but I don't know if there are any right now anyway, but like storylines, whether in mind or in progress to be created to do that. It might be just like a teaser for like a late era kind of thing, where after game releases and they start adding more and more stuff at some point to maybe a new era based on perhaps a space station-ish theme, an escape from Earth kind of storyline. I don't know. There might be some other stuff though. I have no idea. All right, so we have some legworks here and some new messages. Okay, so this one we can't do, unfortunately, but we have this one. So let's talk to our contact here. To Potato. Got the core to one of Warner-Braun Global's new quantum relays. Prime target to infiltrate their fledgling quantum network. The sheer number of entangled quantum endpoints and hardened relays they will have to deploy. It's a hacker's dreamscape. Every time they lay a new node, they're opening up another attack vector. And in the mess of background radiation, quantum interference, and other corps broadcasting quantum countermeasures, who's going to notice a little matrix breach? If you infiltrate early, you can dig your claws in for life. Exactly. The Matrix security team is likely to catch most attempts to deploy a worm, but some will be missed. We might be able to make that hack for you then. So it's a CPU spike job. This is a full-on hacking mission. Straight hack, do the job and get out, which we've done before. It's the Chimera heist. Okay. So we'll miss out on... Oops, that's not what I wanted. We'll miss out on this one, but now we'll have this one. So hopefully once she's finally done with her legwork, we can drop her in detox for a little bit and then get her to do this mission, since she has to do it. And I'm talking about Sync, of course. So unfortunately we can't do that. Kind of sucks. Yeah, we're gonna need a little bit of some more people to come through so that we can start working on things. Okay, so this is really cool though. For 36,000, when we upgrade this, the nano scrub will go from 10 to 24. Of course, nano pollution is 4 here, but that's pretty good. So we will definitely upgrade this. We're eating into our business here, but it's fine. Our heat's going that way down too, which is nice. Okay, it stopped because I think you wanted me to see that, but we can't really do it. No one else is on Legwork, right? Alright, if we advance timeline, brewery excavation will expire and we will lose any chance to complete it. Unfortunately, we can't do it because we don't have a hacker. Okay. It's gone, so we got a couple of oh, we have another mission here too. Let's take this from mask. We have a problem. Let's find out what this is. We got a problem. Premature has picked up our trail from our hit on her finance bunker. We left a trace? No matter how careful we were, it was only a matter of time. The long arm of the D cartel, Syndicate boss like Henninger is not going to accept being robbed like that. Word on the street is that a bounty is being put together. Once they figure out exactly which heads to put it on, we'll have more heat on our backs. Let's get Octane on the vid. Get Octane on the vid. She needs to fix this. Ah, so you've heard. I tried to slow Henninger down, but word got out, and some of the other syndicate bosses have been murmuring, talking. It is a black eye at this point. Only healed by bloodletting. We ran the loophole heist for you, Octane. You need to fix this. We're together on this endeavor, so I will do everything I can to give you cover. You know that. But I'm burning some of my own D-cartel credit to do it, taking a risk. I'll need something in return. All right, she wants us to. She wants an obligation, even though she's the one that messed up. Gotta love it. I tried to slow Henninger down, but word got out, and some other syndicate bosses have been murmuring, talking. It is a black eye at this point. Only healed by bloodletting, as I just said. So if we take her help, we'll at least reduce headhunter counts from 2 to 1. Obligation or powerful currency that a contact holds over us in the underworld, and the opposite of favors. If contact invokes that obligation, we must comply with it or permanently burn the relationship to the ground. So obligations are most often used by contact to demand that we run an important, difficult job on a short timeline, sometimes with reduced compensation due to the obligation. Once the headhunters identify us, what kind of trouble should we expect? So each headhunter is a specific powerful enemy who runs a squad collecting bounties. They'll be gunning for us, trying to ambush us when we least expect it. These headhunters may interrupt us mid-mission or ambush us on our way to a job. They may even try to assassinate one of our weaker contact allies to try and draw us out. If we can survive a few attempts from the headhunters, they may give up trying. But the best way to be free of a headhunter once they're after you is to kill them. Let's check out the legwork here. Mute has a chance to do this. But she's locked in for 13 days. We do that? Ugh, that's a lot. That's a lot. We get 1 attempt. What do we have? Let me see. Right now we have. I'm trying to think. We might be able to survive 13 days with her out there. Right now. I think the only thing that we would probably do is the CPU spike. I forget what it was called. And that would not require her. We also have another mission. I think it's another one that we have to salvage ourselves. In which case we wouldn't have to take her. So I think we can do it. So this might be a good idea. This might be a good idea to get him off of us here. So let's do that. We could run interference in the underworld to throw them. It's a very important and very dangerous work, Mute. Which is why you picked me. I'll take care of it. Henninger is sure to have her own people on the hunt in addition to the headhunters who are promised the bounty. You might need to find someone to pin the blame on if we're gonna get them off our tracks. Every good smoke scene needs a fall guy. Do we want to give her an obligation too? Or... that would get them completely off of us, but so it's like, do we want? maybe we should do this just so we can kind of see what we could be dealing with. It'll be a bit of a problem, but I don't know, maybe interesting. We get at least one of them off of us. That could be good. That we don't have to worry about an obligation, which could be a problem. Let them come. We will be ready. No one is under any delusion that this line of work won't eventually earn us the award of being a headhunter target. Crossing the D Street cartel. This was a guarantee eventually. If it has to be this way, we'll meet them face to face. Alright, so if official bounties are put on our heads, we should expect headhunters to target our squad or even some of our contact friends. Alright, well, this ought to be interesting then. So, 13 days. Okay, so, yeah, there's a salvage that we can do. We also have the cube run, which we can do right after she comes back. So we can like do these in between. So a salvage crawl, it's nice to have. It would be nice to have her, but we should be fine if we don't take her, I think. All right. We also finished with our command HQ. So maximum power utility 4 now, and now we can do 3 tasks at once. We've been spending a whole lot of money here. Alright, so I'm just curious about this. Generates tokens that can be used to reduce heat and hunter. So we might be able to use this to help us out too, which could be good as well. So in this clean room, let's start upgrading it. And hopefully we get some money here that we can use to start upgrading some of the stuff too. We gotta upgrade that as well. Might as well throw that in. And we'll see how her legwork goes. I think that's the next thing we gotta worry about. Right, so the nano scrimmer did what it had to do. We're up to 10 out of 24, so that's good. Wonderful. You don't need to worry about anything more right now, luckily. We have the clean room, and if we want our contact, our counter intel pod, which is gonna really cost us some money here, we still need to upgrade this though. So we'll start upgrading that. We're doing prep work here. Okay, you only needed that. We don't need to do this yet because we don't have anything that desperately needs that, but now we're ready. We can just jump in. Uh-oh, and then there we got another personal favorite here. And just looks like another VIP mission. So we're gonna try and hold out on some of these so that we can space out some of the stuff here. Right now our heat is nothing, which is hilariously awesome. But this is what I need to see here is she's finally done. Okay. The docs don't forget their own. Find her connect. You found it. Wait. What was it? You found everything on my list. A Warner-Braun global shipping container. It's on its way to the bottom of the Atlantic right now. Unlucky for them, lucky for us. Well done, Sync. Nothing good is nothing good is cheap. Warner-Braun Global is the best, so I am sure your smuggler will still need a handsome payment. We'll be working on completing the deal and let you know when we're ready. Alright, so we got 20% discount on the cost of medical equipment to upgrade the clinic, which is good because that means it becomes manageable. It's like 400,000 now instead of 500,000, I think. So that's what we need money for. Oops. All right, perfect. So now we would be able to do this one, which will get us 57,000 for a pretty, I don't want to say simple mission, but a mission that will not be anything too bad. All right, let's see how this works then. If we want to send her to detox, how does that work then? How long is she in there for? In treatment for 7 days. Okay, so she won't be able to go on the salvage crawl. It's good. This is gonna be an interesting one then. If I just want to check and see what we got. It's gonna be this is gonna be more of a shooty kind of deal here instead of, you know, our normal more stealthy. But I mean, we'll see. Because this is gonna be in the sewers. I've been in the sewer map before. This might be a good. It might be good that we have both of them. So we will definitely work on that. So now we got a good plan here. We do salvage crawl. Get our with the 4 that we have available. Simple enough. Then once she's out of detox, we can run. Oops. We can run Chimera Heist and get that little bit of money. You know, 57 is not terrible. So we get what? 50,000 out of that. So that a nice little bit of money there. Potato will help. We'll like that, and then we'll have time before Cube Run. Cube Run will be doing once Mute comes back in a long time. 9 days, I think, at this point, right? Yeah. So we'll have like a day and a half to do that, which is fine. Or here. So that'll be good. Hopefully nothing happens here. At 85% we're pretty good on. And then we got more messages, so we'll see how this goes. And then once we do know that, then we can take the next message, I guess. We'll have time in between. If we do it now. Okay, let's find out what this was. Oh, Mongrel. I need you to help move one of my couriers safely. You know how it is. I've got data I can't trust on a network. Of course you know all about it. This is why Cyberknights were created in the first place. Regular couriers and quants can get the job done these days. But yes, last century, that's why the first quantum riders were created. But there's no guarantee your courier can move the data safely. That's where your team comes in. My courier has to pass through a dangerous junction and needs bodyguards. We might be able to play protector for you. Right, so bodyguard job. Another VIP one. Bright Hootenanny. That's a name. That's a name there. Oh, we got a lot of time. So we could probably might even be able to do this and then slip this in as well afterwards. We'll see how much we get out of this one. But yeah, that could work. How much money were we getting for this? 120, and we get a +1 favor if completing less than 7 turns. Nice, that could work. What is she all about here? Money lender. She's cooperative with us. At least got 15% trust in us. That's pretty good, actually. We have an obligation to her too, which not too bad. All right, but plus 5% price when selling used goods. Not bad. So she trusts Mute. That's pretty good. And we were not able to do a mission for Heartsick, maybe? Is that who we... No. Who asked us to do a mission? We couldn't do it. Forget. But that was not our fault. That was not our fault, so I think they understand. Our trust level is only 33% right now. We have 70k in purchasing power from her. What does she sell? Nothing. Buy syndicate files, buy syndicate accounts. So that's what she buys from us. Okay. We got good trust on some of these here. Oh, Harry, that's Harry Martini's guy's son. Wonder what his name's gonna be. Just taking a look here at what we got. All right, so we got 75 days to make a lot of money, so we can do this. So Diego's actually selling level 2 straight guns. That's pretty good. Oh, and Fenian is actually talking to us too. Interesting. Interesting. His trust is not high, but this we can actually turn that around a little bit, it looks like. So it looks like whoever we couldn't do that for, it's not too bad. Oh, Travis Martini. I'm guessing this. Oh, must be his son, Travis Martini, who is a drug runner. Yeah, Harry Martini. Okay, so we're probably gonna go looking for him. This will probably get us some stuff here. He would sell combat drugs. Not something we're like all about, but you know how it goes. Sometimes it goes. Sometimes it goes. So I want to check my cold storage here real quick. File. So I think these legendary ones we can sell because they're not going to be worth putting in file sets. So I think we will consider doing that. I just wanted to take a look here because you can see like this one in here, total of 54. 24 by itself. Yeah, so it's like probably not worth it at all. Just like this one is also 24. That one was over here. 4 is 78. So yeah, it's probably the legendary ones we can probably just sell for money. This was the closest one that might 19 on the corporate, which is oh, that's this one. Okay, so it's the patient, so the personnel files, it's themselves here. So we could probably sell both of those and make a little bit extra money there. It's be 48. We'll hold on to these, see if we can get even more. But that's a good bit of money here that we can use when we need it. And these aren't bad either. Getting the comments is probably the best way to fill out these because that would be our most bang for the buck kind of deals. All right, awesome. All right, so you're in treatment. I gotta do your stuff. So yeah, awesome. So we are just about set. So I think actually what we will do is do the crawl. Do the crawl now. See how that goes. If it goes pretty well, we may do the Hootenanny. And then we should have sync back in a week. Then we can do the Chimera Heist, do the hacking, and then we will have Butte back just before this ends, and then we can run that. And we should be good to run all that stuff. But we're also going to get some war missions as well to kind of juggle. This is why I want to get more people in. So we get more. In order to do that, we need more money so we can start building our barracks and we can start getting the the underworld hub so that we can start doing that kind of stuff. And it'll be good anyway for like boosting legwork and stuff. So definitely stuff we want to do. But since our heat is basically nothing right now, should be no problems whatsoever. Headhunters are more likely to ambush us when heat is high, so at 1% every 5 heat. So this I imagine is like barely a chance. Whatever the base chance is all it is. So I can't imagine them coming in until we start running stuff. But like I said, we'll be working on this. The salvage crawl will hopefully get us some good money. We'll get some good XP gain too. And yeah, I think that's a pretty good plan then. So next episode we'll do a heist. We'll do the heist, and then we should be in for some short safe house missions in between in order to get things ready for the next heist. So they should start coming pretty quick now. At least that's what way it's looking. We're starting to get more and more missions. We're gonna hopefully be able to, like I said, build out the main part of our plan, which is, of course, we got our detox, then we need our counter intel pod, and then we go and hit up our underworld hub. Once we have all three of those together, we are good. And then we're saving money for for the clinic, for the mid clinic, because we need a lot of money for that. And then, oh, we can do it this way too. Oh, that's kind of our past. I got it. So we have a tentative plan here. We know how plans usually go. We can also be ready to spend money here and there as needed. We may be able to, you know, get some kind of weapon or something from people. Not that it looks like we're going to be able to really afford anything right now. Where is our man Diego? Diego, we have 3 favors, but they're only worth 29%. That is god awful. That is god awful. So that's not that, you know, that's not helpful at all. Because everything is super expensive. At least with like Harry Martini is like 50. Octanes were worth a lot. I guess it must be because of power level here. Our power level is way up the charts at 5 to get your 70,000. What was Diego's then? Diego's must be, yeah, pretty low. But it's this is lower than B-Tuna's. B-Tuna has more. So I mean, Dr. Ash's is only worth jack. Hell, hers is worth a lot more. We could buy, like, we can get medical gear from her for basically free, it looks like. Stitch band, yeah, we could get some of this stuff for free if we really wanted. Diego, I guess we would have to buy mods with his favor, which, I mean, once we need them, that could be good. Because if we do end up doing the Agent X version, we would want some suppressors for the submachine guns. That would be required. I believe it's SMGs that they use. How much? Minus 10 on the noise. What is this one? 30. So it'd get down to 20 at least. That would at least help some. Okay, the pistol silencer does better. Okay, that's why. I was wondering why they're so low. At that 30, yeah. So I mean, at least it'd be a little bit quieter. It's not gonna be great, but that, you know, it's something at least. Oh, this one's 30, so that's not bad. We take it down to 20. Yeah, I mean, that's not terrible. But that, I guess that's what we can do. I get distracted. I don't know why I'm getting distracted, but nonetheless, like I said, so plan in the safe house coming up. We need to finish that. So once this is finished, we can hit up the counter intel pod. That will hopefully we'll get some stuff from this that will allow us to, but then some cred chips. Maybe we'll, I mean, we do have a little bit of money, like I said, from these gold legendary items that we can sell. So that's what, 48. 60, I was gonna say 68, 67,000 that will cover most of one of those. So I mean, we have these two, so it's like the common and rare are probably the ones we need to hold on to, but nonetheless, we'll have that ready, and then we'll get money from this, a little bit of money. We'll get a lot of money from this as well for doing the VIP, which will definitely help pay for the improvements that we need for bringing in more people. And then we'll also have this and hopefully bring in more stuff. This looks like a two-parter too, which ought to be interesting. So that's our plan. That's our plan. So we'll see how that goes. And yeah, there's a whole lot of blabbering on about nothing. A whole lot of blabbering on about nothing, as you can see. Unfortunately, sometimes that's what happens, is we go 45 minutes for some reason. There not much happens, and yet I blabbered on that long. But hopefully y'all are doing okay out there. It's been hot here in the US, hot around here. Luckily, we have a decent cooling system here, central air unit, so things aren't bad here. But I'm hopefully other people are doing okay. We did have like a storm come through. Luckily it wasn't anything too bad. But yeah, that's late June. You have to expect there's going to be some heat waves, I guess, around in this part of the country. But yeah, so trying to think here. I think this I'm probably gonna have to take a break from recording for a little bit. My parents are coming in for a week, and when they're here, I don't have an opportunity to actually record much because you know, I don't do this at night, and the place where they sleep is just like right over there. So you know, they're old people, they go to bed earlier than I do, so I won't be able to do that. But I doubt you'll notice the way things have been shaping up so far. So it just means that I don't have a backlog. I only have a backlog of a couple episodes right now anyway, so yeah, that should be fine. You should be good to go, though. Maybe you might be able to slip on it. No, probably not actually. But if there are any delays, you'll know why. It's because of that. That'll make it a little bit fun to when I try to get the next video out. But that's neither here nor there. Anyway, thank you all for checking things out and listening and all the blabbering and everything. Hopefully you're enjoying it or something. If y'all got any kind of suggestions, anything you want to see or hear explanations of, then more than happy to take that in the comments. But yeah, hopefully this is good. If you're enjoying it, of course, like, comment, subscribe, share, look us up in this video or any others in this playlist or any other playlists that happen to be on the channel. Really do appreciate it. Shout out to all the subscribers that are here. Thank you all very much. We're over 75, which is awesome. So thank you all for that. And yeah, there'll be links in the description of the video to Twitch and Twitter, which, you know, is there if you like, but nothing to worry about too much there. But yeah, thank y'all, like I said, for hanging out and watching and supporting and all of that. Really do appreciate it. So hopefully y'all are doing well out there. Stay well, stay safe, stay good, stay healthy, and stay safe, stay cool. I will catch y'all next time. So y'all have a good one. Adios for now.